we are able to bring you even more revealing documents about the media policy and the people within the Alberta government making these decisions. There's just so much background to this story, I can't possibly offer it to you all at once, but go to notleyisabully.ca. You can see all the videos, read the documents and legal letters explaining how Rachel Notley unlawfully banned the rebel from all government events and used an armed sheriff to kick me out of the legislature for just doing my job. Now, last week, we brought you documents showing that former Canadian Press Western Canadian Bureau Chief Heather Boyd, the person who is tasked with sorting out the mess created by the government and how they should handle the rebel and media going forward, was actually interviewing with the Parliamentary Affairs Bureau, the PAB, for a new job within the government during the exact same time she was supposed to be on contract to write her totally nonpartisan media policy report. In fact, Boyd was interviewing for 2 possible jobs within the PAB at the exact same time she was supposed to be an arm's-length, nonpartisan contractor. Boyd was writing her report from February 18th to March 18th, 2016, while she interviewed with the PAB on February 29th, and we have the emails to prove it. Here is the human resources worker emailing everyone about the interview schedule with Heather Boyd for Monday, February 29th, and that's about 11 days into her task of writing her totally unbiased media review. Well, now, these latest documents reveal Heather Boyd talking with the PAB's Chris McPherson, remember that name. On March 18th, they're reminiscing about chatting by the pool, the legislature reflecting pools, I presume. Here's the email. Thanks, Chris. It feels as though several months have elapsed rather than only one since you chatted with me from beside the pool. I'm open to feedback on the report if you feel inspired to offer it. All the best, Heather. So she's finished her report and she's asking for feedback on it, which would be normal. Except we know from documents and emails that Boyd was also interviewing with the same Chris McPherson for her job at the PAB. So the same person overseeing her report against the rebel was the same person she needed to impress to get her new 6-figure job with the government. Here, look at this email from a bureaucrat to Heather Boyd about her February job interview. Hi, Heather. I meant to call you on Friday, but somehow I missed it as it was close to end of day when I found this out. Chris McPherson will also be sitting on your interview panel as he will also be interviewing you for the, and then the email is blacked out. Chris McPherson was in on her interviews. Boyd needed to impress him with her media policy report though, and she obviously did, because just a month after Boyd's media report came in, Heather Boyd got her job offer from McPherson. Here's the email. It says, Susan, I made an offer to Heather on the terms we discussed yesterday, and she has kindly accepted with a start date of April 25th. Please connect and discuss the nuts and bolts of joining the Alberta Public Service with her at your mutual convenience. Thanks, Christopher McPherson. So before today, we knew Heather Boyd wrote her report as a way to pass the constitutional hot potato off and offer the government a way to save face from acting like North Korea. We knew that Heather Boyd was trying to impress her potential bosses in the PAB with her report. But what we didn't know was that Chris McPherson, the person who interviewed her for her job at the PAB, was also the same person who directly oversaw her nonpartisan report of media policies and practices. It's pretty clear. We knew from the beginning the report would be stacked against the rebel. So it's a good thing we at the Rebel don't wait for government permission to do anything that we do. But imagine being Heather Boyd. She took $9,500 to write a report that included a few interviews and a lot of cut and paste from other places. But more importantly, she got paid $9,500 for what amounts to a job interview. It's not a lot of money in the grand scheme of things, but Albertans shouldn't be paying for people to do a month-long job interview for a $120,000 per year job. Go to notleyisabully.ca to see the rest of our documents and to get the whole story. For the Rebel.media, I'm Sheila Gunn-Reid.
Thanks for watching. Click here to never miss a Rebel update. Want even more of the Rebel? Well, click here to become a premium member.